What is going on, guys? It is your host Justin Lowe, bringing you a whole new video on the Unbiased Opinion YouTube channel. And listen, I know this video isn't up on Thursday. It's supposed to be up on Thursday. I missed my deadline completely, but a lot of stuff has been going on today, so I just haven't been able to record this video until way later this week. So don't be mad at me. And then on top of that, my whole idea for 3-minute drill, I've kind of scrapped completely. So this week's video for it might be completely different than any other week I record the video for it. This week's video is going to be an unpopular opinion, and I'm going to have 3 minutes to persuade you. And this week, I'm talking about the Detroit Lions. No, I'm not a Detroit Lions fan, but I am a Matthew Stafford fan. Look at this man. Who isn't a Matthew Stafford fan? This week, I'm going to try to convince you that the Detroit Lions are going to make the playoffs. Hey, and listen, I understand that the Lions went 3-12-1 last season. They didn't even lose or win a game. They tied a game in the NFL. Who just ties a game? But my bold statement I'm going to say is that could easily have been 9 wins this season. Probably the biggest reason why the Lions lost their games this season is because Matthew Stafford went down. When your starting quarterback goes down, you're gonna lose some games. Then on top of that, the games they lost with Matthew Stafford, they hardly even lost them. They lost against the Kansas City Chiefs 30-34. Yes, the Super Bowl winning Kansas City Chiefs 30-34. Then they lost to the Green Bay Packers by 1. Then they lost to the Vikings. Alright, they lost to the Vikings by 12. Then they lost to the Oakland Raiders by 7. Every single game I just talked to you about, they lost by 1 touchdown except for one outlier game when they were at the Minnesota Vikings stadium. That's always an uphill battle to win at your rival stadium. Another big reason why they're going to have a turnaround season next year is Matthew Stafford is going to be coming back 100% healthy. And for you guys saying that Matthew Stafford isn't a good quarterback, you guys are absolutely insane. Matthew Stafford has the record for the most fourth quarter comebacks in league history. Yes, Matthew Stafford has ice in his veins and he hasn't even reached the Super Bowl yet. But you put him in that situation and he's not missing a throw, just like Jimmy Garoppolo did this previous year to Emmanuel Sanders. See, another reason why the Detroit Lions are just going to be good next year is because they have a studded wide receiver core. They're still going to have Kenny Golladay, who was a stud last season, catching balls left and right. Then Marvin Jones, completely healthy, who was a beast for Cincinnati, and they got him for a steal out there in Detroit. Then you put the likes of Danny Amendola coming out of the slot, catching balls for you. That's a pretty good wide receiver core if I've ever seen one. Then you have TJ Hawkinson coming back with another season under his belt. I can guarantee that you'll see a stat increase from him at least. Now let's talk about some pieces that they added this offseason. They added the likes of Jeff Okudah at cornerback. And I understand that they lost Darius Slay, which was one of the best corners in the league. But Jeff Okudah coming out of college, this guy's a stud. And trust me, the tapes will show it. This guy's a beast out there. He can lock down one side of the field just by himself. Then they added the likes of Deandre Swift to take some reps from Kerryon Johnson. Let's be real, no one really believed in Kerryon Johnson being the full-time running back for this team. They tried to force it last year, and he didn't do that good of a job. Maybe Deandre Swift can be the workhorse that this team really needed. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is some of the guys that they actually added through free agency. The Lions added Jamie Collins Sr. for a 3-year deal, $30 million. In my opinion, this is a great deal for a guy that can improve your team tremendously. Then you add cornerback Desmond Trufant for a 2-year, $21 million deal. This is a guy that Jeff Okudah can actually shadow and learn from a lot. I think Desmond Trufant is going to be a good leader in that locker room, and on a friendly deal, you can't complain. All in all, from the Lions having just a bad year from their quarterback going down early in the games that they could have won that were really close, I think the Lions are going to turn around and possibly win 9, maybe even 10 games next year. And hey, listen, I know this is an unpopular and probably not an opinion that a lot of people see coming, but I'm just going to say put it down in writing and don't be surprised if the Detroit Lions sneak into a wild card spot this year. Alright, you guys, that's going to be it for 3-minute drill. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments any ideas you think I should do for 3-minute drill in the future. Also, you guys, we're doing a $100 giveaway if we reach 100 subscribers within this week. Yes, $100, and all you have to do is be subscribed to the YouTube channel, guys. I hope you guys like the videos, and I'm out.